What is good, YouTube? Warstu here with a video on the future of the Marvel Cinematic Universe and also Avengers 5. But that's expected because Avengers 4 does come out in less than a month, seeing as we are now in April. So we do have some news about when Avengers 5 will be coming out and what Avengers 5 actually is going to be. So that's pretty cool. So if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe to never miss any of the videos. And at the end of the video, I will be announcing the winner for the Infinity Gauntlet. They are so damn cool. If you don't know what they are, check out my Q&A video from a couple of days back where I explain and show you what it does. It is pretty cool, so stay to the end to see if you have won. And we're also starting a new competition to win tickets for EndGame, which, if the information I've been told is correct, will be on sale tomorrow. So I will be giving away 3 tickets to anyone to basically go watch Avengers EndGame. All you got to do is subscribe to the channel and obviously turn notifications on. And let me know down below, what are you most excited in EndGame? So, the future of Marvel is going to be freaking awesome. Don't get disencouraged or disheartened because the next Avengers movie is coming out in less than 1 month. And Marvel hasn't announced Avengers 5 or anything really, but we already know that Black Panther 2 is in the works, Guardians of the Galaxy 3, Eternals, Scarlet Witch TV show. There's so much in the works. So we do know now that Disney have acquired Fox, which is fantastic because it means the X-Men, Fantastic Four, and Deadpool, The Simpsons, and Avatar are basically owned by Disney. It literally means that Disney is slowly taking over the world and creating a monopoly. Not really sure how they were allowed to buy Fox, to be honest, because now they are a major powerhouse in Hollywood. So we do know that Deadpool is the only character that is safe not to be recast, so Ryan Reynolds is safe. So we still have Dark Phoenix to come out in July, and then we have New Mutants at some point, but it's a bit unclear if it's going to hit the box office, implying the cinema or theaters, as you guys say over in the States, or if it's going to go straight to Hulu. But I'm hoping it does get like a domestic release in the cinema in some places at least, but we will keep you up to date with all the latest and greatest news regarding that. So we do have information about the next Avengers movie, which is going to be freaking awesome. But don't kid yourself. Don't kid yourself in thinking they're not going to announce another Avengers movie for many years. Why? Because if you go through all their box office records, EndGame, the Avengers movies, the big team-up movies make the most money domestically. Now, the filmmakers of EndGame and Civil War and Infinity War have an idea of where the Marvel Cinematic Universe could be going next. After the 2 movie is over, the franchise, that Avengers Infinity War and obviously EndGame, what could Marvel Studios do next to raise the stakes? Because they've got to keep raising the stakes. In Infinity War, they erased half the universe. What they're going to do in EndGame, kill everyone off? Nah, not quite that, but they're going to have to do something pretty crazy. So Joe and Anthony Russo have an idea. Even if it's a joke, it's still very feasible because now the Disney and Fox merger has gone through. Asked during their appearance at Collider-sponsored Avengers Infinity War screening whether the up-and-coming Avengers 4 is likely to be their final project in the MCU. The 2 directors had a surprising response, with Joe Russo telling the audience, seamlessly, yeah, unless they can do Secret Wars, which is pretty interesting. And also regarding Avengers 5, Disney CEO Bob Iger did confirm even more movies are in the works. We met on a regular basis with our Marvel team, and we've plotted out Marvel movies that would take us well into the next decade, Iger said on Disney conference call. I'm guessing we will try our hand at what I'll call a new franchise beyond Avengers, but that doesn't necessarily mean you won't see any more Avengers movies down the road. We just haven't made the announcement yet, and that was literally 8 months ago. So now they have Disney, they have Fox, it's just literally the same company. They can literally do Secret Wars. EndGame director Joe Russo also commented on Avengers 5 in relation to the Fox Marvel character. I don't know. I think there could be a little bit of time, Russo said, about the X-Men getting integrated into the MCU. I know with the integration of Fox now and all the Fox characters, I haven't talked directly to Marvel Studio President Kevin Feige about it, so I don't know what his plans are. My guess would be there will be a little bit of time to integrate some of the characters and take their time in doing so. So what is next for Avengers? So So from what we've been told, obviously this channel does have some very reliable sources, some very good sources, but sometimes the sources can be wrong. So Avengers 5 will be actually Secret Wars, which they basically can do now because they own Fox. They have all the properties. Well, not all of them. They have most of them. But from what we're hearing, this movie will be out in the next 2 to 3 years. So we are currently in 2019. So it should be announced for the slate of 2022 to 2023, which is quite a while away because you got to think about it. We had Civil War, we had Endgame, we had Infinity War, we had Endgame quite close concession. So Secret Wars is a very popular storyline from Marvel Comics back in 2015. So what is Secret Wars? Well, Secret Wars was a groundbreaking miniseries from Marvel that brought all the heroes of Earth 616 greatest heroes together to battle with the worst villains under the watchful eye of the Beyonder. But what exactly is Secret Wars? The story begins with a team of heroes finds himself transported to a space station in an unknown region of the galaxy, many galaxies away. The heroes team is made up of Captain Marvel, Captain America, Wasp, She-Hulk, Thor, Hawkeye, Iron Man, Professor X, Storm, Nightcrawler, Rogue, Cyclops, Wolverine, Colossus, Spider-Man, Mr. Fantastic, Thing, Human Torch, Magneto. The heroes quickly realize that they are not alone as the second space station hangs not far away in perfect view from theirs. And this is a similar group of villains that have been transported there, consisting of Entrances, Ultron, Absorbing Man, Wrecker, Thunderball, Piledriver, Bulldozer, Kang the Conqueror, Galactus, Lizard, Molecule Man, Dr. Octopus, and Dr. Doom. The two groups are made aware of each other's presence and transported to a planet made up of pieces of other planets by the Beyonder. While the location of this planet is not exactly known, Dr. Doom believes that it is in orbit of stars. That is the last star of the galaxy that they are in. There is an immediate turmoil among the villain as they begin to fight with each other. Ultron makes a first strike against Galactus and is drained of all his energy for his trouble. The Beyonder then tells them to fight, and the victorious group shall be granted all that they desire. Galactus and Dr. Doom immediately attack on the Beyonder in an attempt to seize his power for their own, but they are swatted away like flies. The heroes are in awe, having witnessed this display of power and realizing how easily he defeated two of the greatest villains ever. The two groups are then transported to the planet's surface, with the exemption of Galactus and Dr. Doom, who land there after being knocked back by the Beyonder. The heroes immediately attempt to attack Magneto, but rather than fight, he repels himself into the sky by riding magnetic weight of the planets. Dr. Doom finds a fortress and hopes to rally the villains to stand against the Beyonder, but they rebel against his plan, and so he sets out to obtain the Beyonder's power for his own good. Kang witnesses Dr. Doom's attempt to leave and uses weaponry available on the fortress to blast Dr. Doom out of the sky. Doom eventually crashes near the heroes, followed shortly by the group of angry villains, and the first battle of the series starts. So essentially there was a bunch of comic books and essentially they both had to fight each other to the death, and it is a pretty sick storyline. So we've been told that at San Diego Comic-Con 2019 in July, which I might actually be there if anyone's interested, say what's up, that we will be getting the announcement of Avengers 5 to be Secret Wars, Captain Marvel 2, Black Panther 2, Doctor Strange 2. They will all be confirmed at San Diego Comic-Con from what our source is telling us. And this is pretty cool because a lot of people in the Marvel fandom, the MCU fandom, so to speak, are very worried about the future of the Avengers movie. Why? Because they announced 3 and 4 pretty fast, and since then they've not announced anything else. But just like I told you guys, Avengers 5 will be Secret Wars. It's going to be absolute anarchy. It's going to be savage. It will be amazing. We know that they have to top Endgame. And how can they top Endgame? Having the strongest villains go against the strongest heroes. It's going to be incredibly insane. But like I said, guys, we are rumoredly hearing that it won't be coming out till 2022 or 2023. So that's pretty sane, guys. Let me know what you think down below. Do you think this is real? I think it could be. There is some precedence to it actually being real. So like I said at the start of the video, we're going to get into the competition winner for the Infinity Gauntlet. It is pretty awesome. All you have to do is email me, warstubusiness@gmail.com. And then what I would do is ask you to write a comment on this video saying, yeah, it's me, because in the past, I've had people try and claim other people's prizes, which is pretty annoying. So the winner is, and I will be overlaying the name over the screen just in case I butcher their name. So the winner is Enya Parchment. Enya Parchment. Hopefully I haven't butchered your name, so I will put it over the screen so you know who it is. All you got to do is email me, warstubusiness@gmail.com. Then I will get your epic Infinity Gauntlet out to you. I do have to warn you though, it doesn't come with batteries. It requires 3 AA batteries. I didn't know that when I first bought it. So yeah, it doesn't come with batteries, which pretty sucks, but it is an awesome prize. So like always, guys, please like, subscribe, and comment. And just remember, it is April 1st today, and I will catch you in another video very soon. Catch you later.